Hello and welcome everyone. Today we're going to do a relaxation session with the wall as a prop. Now if you don't have a wall, we're only using it to elevate the legs. You can use a chair and put your legs partially up with the knees bent on the chair. That's also a good alternative for people who have really tight hamstrings or sensitive low backs if the wall is too intense. But for most of us, the wall will really help us to go very deep into relaxation. So let's go ahead and begin. Legs up the wall. Deep breath. Taking time to exhale. And feel that the spine is lengthened. If it's good for you and your hamstrings feel okay, having the hips right against the wall is what we're aiming for. If you need, you can have the hips further away from the wall, and that's perfectly fine. Even a little bend of the knees will work. However you practice, just make sure you're breathing. Sometimes it's nice to breathe into the hands and really notice the slow quality of the exhale. Let's take about 5 more very deep breaths. We're just taking our time today, letting go of the to-do list, slowing down, and letting the body relax and recover. When the breath is really long, the breath takes some time, so let's do like 2 more breaths, but see if you can make the inhale last 5 seconds and the exhale at least as much time. So 2 breaths actually takes a little bit of time. Let's do 1 more round. Very good. Bend the knees. Let's slowly roll to the side. Switch to the hands and knees. Roll the back a couple times. And the next pose is runner's stretch. So we're going to bring the right foot up. If you're newer to this, just doing a short lunge is perfectly fine. Otherwise, a longer stride, a sense of lift in the chest, deep breath. You might even feel good coming up and holding the thigh. This will give you a little more of a stretch in your inner thigh, but it makes it so that the spine can lengthen effortlessly, as opposed to when your hands are on the ground. If you don't have blocks, you tend to slouch a bit. So we're lengthening both the leg muscles and the spine, staying with that full deep breathing that takes a little bit of time. Let's come back to the hands and knees. We'll do one little baby push-up. You can do it a little bit, or you might be able to hug the arms in and go all the way down. Whatever's relaxed. Remember, this is yoga for relaxation. Left foot up, big step up, knee above the ankle, the hips work down, the spine lifts. See how by using my fingertips I can not have too rounded of a back, I can lengthen, but you may even benefit by lifting and holding the thigh. At first you can still have the body diagonal. You might lift until you're vertical, shoulders above the hips. That will really send a lot more stretch into the hips. So do that if it's working for you. The breath will let you know if it's working for you. Let's switch to the hands and knees again. Do one roll, waving the spine. Lengthen to neutral. Do one little bow, elbows hugging in. And then transition all the way down. Release the legs back. Inhale, easy Cobra. Just lift a little bit. And exhale, release. Inhale, gentle locust, lift the legs and chest. And exhale, lower. Next, we're going to take Cobra. We're going to use the arms a bit, but don't force. Remember, the main goal is relaxation. We're feeling nice and open in the chest, deep with the breath. We'll do a round or two more here. And then come down. Place the hands alongside the hips. Rotate the head to the right. And just relax and stretch. Head comes back to center. Lift the arms and the legs. Locust pose. And then exhale, lower, and rotate the head other direction. Head comes back to center. Use the core and lift. Let's take a nice long downward dog. You might need a little bend in the knees. That's perfectly fine. Otherwise, really lift out of the shoulders. Lift the hips high. Deep breath. Very good. And the knees come down. Let's switch to sitting with the right leg bent. Bring the arms up and then twist to the right. One more deep breath. Use the exhale to unwind. Let's go ahead and switch the sides. Bending the knee, arms lift. Twisting to the left. Nice deep twist. Turning the head, only if it's working for you. Very good. Come back to center. Let's sit cross-legged with the hips back. And slowly stretch forward. Just a little bit at first and then a little bit more. This is a nice release for the glutes. You release your back, release your head. Come on up. Switch which leg is leading. Sitting bones back. And again, a nice surrender and a forward bend. Release from that stretch. And now to conclude class, we're going to do deep relaxation. You could do Shavasana laying down, but let's do legs up the wall again. And we'll take couple minutes here. If you want to turn the volume off and do 10 minutes, that might be a great idea. Otherwise, we'll do 2 to 3 minute deep relaxation, like a restorative meditation. You feel calm in the mind, peaceful in the body, and we just enjoy the support that the legs have as you let the burdens of gravity unwind. Letting go and breathing soft. Very good. And when you're ready, come back to the body. And let's conclude in a seated posture. Do a clearing breath, and then 1 round of Om. Breathe in through the nose, sit tall. Let it all out with the exhale. And then breathe in for Om. Namaste.